So here we are, Wisp, yippee! Probably my most played frame except 7, because I was 7 a lot in the beginning of the game, when I was a little noob tenno. Basically, this frame is probably my favorite to pick if I don't know who I want to play. I'm just gonna go straight into the build, because I know this platform has an issue where the YouTuber spent like 15 minutes talking, and then they show the build for 5 seconds, and you have to find the right moment. It's so annoying. It's like a treasure hunt. They just farm the views. I'm not going to do that. The build should be in the description down below. I also want to say that I focus a lot about in Warframe synergies with weapons and companions and other, getting most out of the ability, and I've spent the last 4 years min-maxing my loadouts. But let's just go straight into this. For the Argon shards, we have ability strength 5, Tower Forged. You can also do weapon buffs if you just want a specific weapon to be strong. But ability strength will help your abilities, which is great because Wisp has amazingly power strength scaling abilities. For the build, you want all the strength you can: transient fortitude, energy conversion, blind rage, full umbra set. Also because we need to hit 2,980 hit points for 72% Arcane Bellicose, which is easier with the full umbra set. And fiber also helps for damage reduction. You see we have 62% damage reduction plus adaptation 90%. Summoner's Wrath for companion and summon damage, which is great for the dog we're gonna use. Sorry about that. We have War Subsumed, which is probably the best because this also boosts damage of abilities, so this will help this pre-charge gain like 10 times damage multiplier. This is an ability that flies around and blinds the enemies, and then when they get hit, they make sparks that hits other enemies with that multiplied damage. And War is just subsumed from Rhino. With this, with a Wisp, you press the 2 button, and then the Wisp flies forward, and you can press 2 again to swap places. Then you also get some time invulnerable. It's great for spy if you want to fly through the laser screen, like laser walls, barriers. And the most important ability last, we have Reservoirs, which you have 3 different nodes. 1 health that gives you max health and 10 times less healing second. The number it will show is the heal per second. Haste mode that gives speed and fire rate, and then shock mode for status chance. Sorry for shock. What I was just reading the thingy and then I said it. You can have 6 of these nodes. But we also have first reservoir, so you can cast all of them at once. So you can have 2 of the all combined. So that's 6, right? All the 3 combined. In case you don't have War, then I suggest Empower for more strength. And then you also have growing power. You should probably use Warframe Camaraderie, but this is just so I can show you full strength build. And like if you want the highest number buff. We also have Roam Invocation for 60% extra ability strength, and on the Parason we have Power Drain for more 50%. So it should be the max without a Nidus Spectre, Nidus teammate, Equinox Spectre. I'm not sure the Spectre works, but a teammate definitely works. And also the augment makes it go way higher. Or a Jade teammate with the buff for ability strength. I'm just gonna show how high the buff can go. But first I need to stack all the augment, which is really annoying. So I'll be right back. Okay, almost 250 kills. I just did level 20 still path enemies, even though that makes no sense. Even the dog is really good, so if you're playing like no level missions, it's great. You can just sit there and you can AFK. I don't condone doing that, but yeah. So first you empower, then energy orb, then we need sling strength. So I just do back and forth like this. Usually works. Then we need to hit them with the alt fire. It's already full stack. Then we finish the kill, and then we can place the buff. And you see, we had a problem because our Bellicose wasn't full, so we didn't reach the max potential. We needed 2,980 hit points to get full Bellicose, so we need to do it again. But now we have more than 3,000 health, so we're good. Or 2,908. So Altfire, power transfer, and then new. Yeah, so now we have the max buff, 244 vitality. So that's 244 hit points per second. and 2,440 more hit points, and we have 162% haste, which is also a lot of fire rate. However, it doesn't give reload speed, so the reload will always be the same. It's kind of sad. I'm just gonna show you how fast you can shoot. Something like this, right? Which is quite funny. And melee is also very fast. I'm gonna put a number on the screen what strength we are at when I calculated it. I hope I calculated this right. If I made a mistake or forgot something, I will put it down in the comments. But yeah, I'm gonna put a number on the screen now. Let's just see the speeds without the buffs. So we can do this to remove them. This was the melee. And when we fly around, it's like this. I mean, Encore though is still fast, so yeah. And the Kubrow is like this. Okay, but you shouldn't use, if you have Warframe, you should probably do that. It's just way stronger. Also, instead of augment, you can do more efficiency. But that's just, sorry, not efficiency, vigor. That's 45% strength, so you're losing 15% strength. But then you don't need to get 250 kills, which is great. For the weapons, I had the Envoy for years, actually. With this build and cold, sorry, not cold. How do you get? Yeah, if you don't have a ribbon, then do serration or vigilant armaments. But however, the reload speed is killing me with this weapon. I do want you to bear in mind that with the buff, it's pretty fast shooting, but the reload really kills it for me. However, this weapon will reload when you have it not equipped. But I think the Encore is better, and I think it's just more satisfying, if that makes sense. This is the build. If you don't have a ribbon, then do cold. We also have Toxic Progenitor for rival. And I know the dog will proc rival, but in case you're shooting and spawn killing enemies around corners and stuff, it won't make it to rival, and you need an element anyway, so this is what I recommend. No ribbon, use cold mod, the rhyme round. Is it? And this one, yes. One thing I want to note, want you to bear in mind is we also have cautious shot, because on Wisp we didn't use prime sure-footed, because then we need to remove fuse explosive war, so we are gonna get knocked down a bit, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Grimoire, for this, the most important thing is the Volume Invocation for 60% ability strength when you hit it with secondary fire mode. You can also do this for dodge speed, the Amalgam Delver Diffusion, and Kinship, so you get critical chance per buffed ally, which is, I mean, it's not that good, but synergy, because every ally will get 3 buffs from the plant, and then they will get war, you know, which is great, but it is kinda annoying. Then we have the dual Encore. I used the Glaive Prime for a long time because Wisp passive when she's in the air is invisible, and this is how she looks. So you can do stealth multiply with the Glaive, but it's just so slow and clunky, and the dual Incarnate and dual Encore is just so great with especially the speed buffs. If you don't have a ruin, then you need Shocking Touch, so you can do melee influence. Also of gas, because this element the dog doesn't proc, and it's kind of nice with the clouds you can make. I think Swirling Tiger is the best dual sword stance, and Dreamer's Wrath for damage, but you can also do Discipline's Merit for what's it called? For consistency. However, Discipline's Merit is probably better since we're hitting that fast with the buffs. Then I need to former though, which is kind of annoying, but yeah. Also, if you have for some reason more combo, then you should probably downgrade these. See, now we have 31% electricity chance, so we can do like this and this, and now we have 26%, which is almost the same, but with breathing wounds it will be better. And the reason it's good is because then we have 19% gas chance, which is way lower, so we don't do as much gas, we do more electricity. So we have, you see, 55, that's so bad. You can also do like this, but it is just a bit min-maxing. Because you want electricity to proc melee influence, right? And Manuai Focus School for the sling strength. 40%, and again we have the Parasol with power drain. Also, I'm doing the new coda thingy, so that's always fun. And then we have the Hound and the, sorry, one thing I forgot. The dual encounter, Encore. You want Roning's Rush, Hurricane Reach, and Absolute Valor evolutions. Then we have the Hound. And you want Synergy's Proboscis, makes a spark fly and hit enemies, which is why they all get hit. Then you need Manifold Bonds, so mods from your weapon, companion weapon applies to the abilities. Radius Bond is nice, it strips armors when it hits them. And ability spread the effect to other enemies in radius, which is great. This makes it so when your dog kill steals you, hopefully then the effect spreads. That's also how it nukes. Momentous Spawn for more elements once you kill an Eximus. Duplex Spawn for more clones. Primal Instinct for loot radar, and Vacuum for loot pickup. You see I also have these two. Usually I have calculated with direction and reinforced spawns for fire rate, 60% fire rate. However, that only benefits the book because the Tonker fires 4 times faster than it reloads, and it only has 1 shot per mag. So that makes really no sense. Even with this, with the reload speed, you still shoot faster than you can reload. So you don't even need that bond mod. So I swapped it out for a bit more loot chance and disarm. You can also do the one that steals aura from enemies, or cooldown leak, or whatever. You can, like these two, you can do whatever you feel like. But the others I highly recommend. Then we have the Saturn, because this one has both impact and slash, which is great, because impact you can do shattering impact to reduce armor, and slash is great damage over time. Violent Surge and Vicious Frost for viral, Volcanic Edge for heat. Then we have Men in the Rush and Focus Radon for radiation and magnetic, and then we have Condition Overload to more damage per status reflecting the target, and we're gonna afflict a lot. I don't even have a burn for this, which is kind of sad. We just got the ribbon slot, so I should probably do that. Then we have Prime Fury for more attack speed, and that's just amazing. Now I'm gonna go stack. Here we are now, we are ready. Let's unpause so you guys can see the tankiness, by the way. Energy Orb, Sling Strength, right? So we need to like, I think it's 2 slings in a row. I think we got it there. Okay, actually let me show. Okay. Now we have definitely, and they just died to the dog. 180 corrupted heavy Quinios, Steel Path, right? Died to the dog. More, hit them a bit. This and 138 speed and 208 health. Let's double check to make sure it's not a fluke. Also, I think it was a mistake because we didn't have the max amount of health because Arcane Bellicose. So that's really good. I remember that shit. This and then new one. Oh, yeah, 141 and 212. Is that max? It should be. I'm gonna show a number on the screen how much the ability strength is now. That should be 50 less than before, right? Because now, oh, and we don't have growing power. So 50 from the empower, and then 25% from the growing power. So that's 75 less than before, right? So I'm gonna put that on the screen now. Yes. Sorry, I'm really focused. I don't know. I have a feeling that we didn't reach the max. If I did make a mistake, I'm gonna put it in the comments though. Yeah, there we go. 147 and 221. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah. I wonder what was wrong before. How weird. But yeah, you do need 2,980 health. Sorry if I already said that. I did have to retake the video because the in-game sound was way too loud. Yeah, 2,980 health. Let's just say 3,000 to get the max buff from the Arcane Bellicose. And you see with this buff we are quite fast. It's just sad the reload isn't effective. So explosive weapon with a short reload would be really good. But yeah, this is just great to like build more Warframe. And you see that the dog is really strong. Let's try to have them hit us. Shoot me. Okay, look our hit points. We are being shot by 1,000. Sorry, 180 corrupted heavy gunners still have. Not as slashing us, right? It's just stupid, okay? You are basically unkillable. They didn't even get a proper chance with me because the dog. What you see, I got shot and took barely any damage. One last thing I want to mention real quick is also you can get some pretty insane buffs with like war and stuff if you have like energy, and if you really want to shred, you can do like thing strength, right? And more. And you don't need. I mean, it's not. I mean, neither of these are necessary. But if you also do the finisher, then you can get. See, now we have true 21% raw. So that's true 21% true damage, I believe. Yeah, it's like multiplicative damage. It's aftermath. So you can probably imagine you can do some pretty good damage with this. Also, your companion and your allies will get it. So now let's do like, you see, 4 million from the. You need to remember that the surge also gets the buff. So that was like 4 million. You can do some really insane damage because it's like 10 times damage, right? Now we don't have the same amount of raw, but it is still plenty though. 7 million, I think. Yeah, it's just great. Also, a nice thing about Bellicose compared to Mold Efficiency is that you have the buff as long as you have this buff, right? The strength. You have the strength, you don't need to use Operate ability. So I do think Bellicose, I used to use Vigor, but Bellicose is better. Sorry if I said efficiency, I meant Mold Vigor. But yeah, I think this is way better, so yeah, just wanted to get out of the way. It's honestly great, it's a great arcane. 72% all the time, basically. For the fashion frame, the last part, this is just my standard prime coloring that I use. We have the Wisp Rose helmet, Wisp Rose skin, the Wisp agile animation, because this animation shows her buffs really well. Attachments, we have Shard Hex Ephemera with the Mag Helm Signa and copy main colors. Surandana none, because it kinda, you know, if you have a longer Surandana, it will hide her buffs a bit, which is kinda sad, so we don't do that. Then no sigils, but you can, I mean, something like the sorry, sigil, the Unity sigil, right? I mean, that one is really great. Sure, you can make that work, but yeah. Prime details also kind of meh, I think. I just think her appearance, I think her details are better without the prime details. For coloring, we have white from Oregon, and then we have gray from Exodus. Sorry about, you know what? It's not my fault. You guys know that the devs knew what they were doing, okay? I don't take that on my cape. This gray from Smoke, and then we have this yellow accent, orange from Oregon. You can also use Prime Lagoris for some great gold coloring, or Storm has some great ones. These especially, I think. Then we have this blue from Oregon. Then we have this pink from Daybreak. Then we have this blue from Oregon, so that's below. And then the pink from Oregon, Daybreak again, it's just to the right. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys liked, and feel free to leave now, I guess. Hope you guys have a nice day. Thanks so much for watching. Peace. Also, I just want to clarify that of course you guys were always free to leave. But that's it for me. Peace out and thanks so much for watching.